And the whole way that gets started in every single thing, it's the homosexual thing now. And so now, it's homosexuality. Do you know what I mean? It's like so foolish. Because there's homosexuals in the church, we should be for homosexuality? Hey, let's say you could find a chemistry in a homosexual that makes them homosexual. Maybe that's true, okay? We found a chemical in the brain that makes them homosexual. Well, they find chemistry in your body if you're addicted to cocaine as a child. But we don't say, hey, keep sniffing it, baby. Why? A child, many children are chemically, they say, bound to alcohol. So do we just slip a little into the milk? Hey man, this child needs to keep the addiction. You know what I mean? There's actually a little child's CD out that's called, I love the actual CD, it's called The Bottle Let Me Down. I think that's funny. But it's like, but serious. I mean, see how foolish we are that we allow these deceptions? And it's the same with dispensationalism. See, dispensationalism is a really funny, I think it's a joke. And I can say this with authority because I'm a guy, and that's what dispensationalism is for, because most dispensationalists believe that women should be quiet. So if we shut up our women, and God doesn't speak anymore, and the gifts of the Spirit are ceased. Dude, that's a party for a bunch of boys. Isn't it? That's nice. Everybody shut up and listen to me. That means you. Dispensational lies have us hypnotized. Woo. Whatever movement I've ever been to, there's some hypnotist. Listen to me, 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 listen to him, listen to him. I only do what he does. I only say what he says. I'm a part of that movement. What does he say about the end times? That's what I believe. What does he say about worship? That's what I believe. You cannot talk to me. You are not my brother because you disagree with my master. Dispensational lies have us hypnotized, compromised. Why are we compromised? Whenever we're doing the will of man instead of the will of our Father in heaven. That's why I told you last night, you're compromised if you do it the way I do it. You're compromised. Yeah. Compromise with one-dimensional eyes. One-dimensional eyes will never see the truth. You get yourself locked into one dimension, and that's all you can see in. It's one dimension. You'll never see the truth because you're stuck. One time I was doing a music songwriting class, and I try not to do them because I just frustrate people. But what I said was, they said, what do you do when you have writer's block? I said, move. What do you mean? Move. Get a different position. That's what I do. Or I'll bring my son in and get a different point of view. So, isn't that freeing? Like me and Samuel write music all the time together. I'm going to play some more songs from him tonight. But me and Brian started working on this song after I told you that story last night. Was everybody here for my story about... who was here for my story last night? Probably a lot of you weren't. The story at the end about the racks and the Trinity. Who was here for that? Were you here? Okay. So we started writing this song together. Who wasn't here for that story? Well, there's a lot that weren't here for that story. I'll tell it again. Okay. Well, no, I'll just get the tape. I can't tell it again. Well, I can tell it again. I'll tell you. I have these racks that I work with, and a lot of times, like right now, Dave just told me that I've got some plugs on the back of this thing. They're all messed up, so I'm going to have to get that fixed. But got all these little screws in here, and I take all the racks apart, and then I put them back together and tighten them up real good. And so my house, I live in a house that's over 100 years old, so my house slants to the east. And so my son was 2.5 at the time, and he comes out with his plastic toys, and he wants to help me tear apart my keyboard racks. And I can hardly walk because of Corey. Okay. So, in fact, I'd like to give Corey a little gift tonight. Corey here. Today, I was helping my team win a big victory. Did we win today? I think we won, didn't we? We didn't win. Okay. They were scared I was going to win with my team. So, I mean, the last play that I had, I threw a touchdown. What do you say about that? Turn their mic off, Sean. No. So, man, I was... man, it's so funny, dude. I can't hardly walk on this foot. They gave me this at the place, but I'm not going to wear this because I can't move my leg. It does actually feel a lot better. It's just whenever I step on it, it doesn't feel good. But I'm serious. It really hurt. But I found out I have no broken legs. There's just some stuff that's in there there's maybe some problems down there. But so I just wanted to give this especially to my friend Corey, because Corey rolled up on my leg, man, and it went, and we heard this, and then I just went, ah! I fell on the ground. It was awesome today. We were at the hospital, you know, or the doctor or whatever. This lady comes out. She's so sweet. She x-rayed my leg, you know, and she made me sit in a wheelchair, you know. I felt so, it's like, all right. Wheeling me backwards. And then when I get in there, I see this sign right next to my head. It says, there's a $10 charge for any bad attitude. That's what it says, right? It's like, oh, that's great. So anyway, I want to give this to Corey. Where are you, Corey? Come on, man. You're going to sing solo on this next song. Corey! This just says, Corey, thanks for everything. You're the greatest. Hey, Corey, tell them that when you hit my leg, it hurt. Did it hurt? Yeah, it hurt you a little bit? Yeah. I'm just kidding. All right, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, so my rack unit here, we're kind of like working on, and I think this may have happened to me because I touched God's anointed yesterday. Because we were at a I'm just kidding about this, but we were at a gas station. Thanks. And we were at a gas station, and I was talking about something intensely, and I look out of the corner of my eye, and I see Pastor Chuck, and he's got his lips, like, you know how some people do it on the windows? He's got his lips right on my window. Like that. And I can see him there, so I just went like this. I went, boom, like that. And I didn't know. I thought maybe I just